Continuing on our reports on volunteers getting certified this year, we meet Tzu Jinlan and Chen Yiming of Malaysia and learn what inspired both of them to walk steadfast on the Tzu Chi path.
是士林劝募本的会员。
他名单了。
多少位？
全部是90。
The 90 members recruited by the late volunteer Chen has been the fruit of her labor over the past 3 years. Her spirit of love and compassion to help those in need still lives on in her parents' heart.
Whenever we have Tzu Chi events, whether it is visiting nursing homes or orphanages, she always offered to drive us there.
Whenever I needed to go somewhere, she was always just a phone call away. She always came to pick me up.
Chen Yiming, along with his wife and daughter, were supposed to be certified together this year. The three even signed up to take part in the musical adaptation of the water repentant Tzu Chi. Unfortunately, 1 month before the performance, Tzu passed away unexpectedly.
My wife wanted to withdraw from the Tzu Chi performance and told me to withdraw as well. I told her we can't. Because if we did, Tzu would be very disappointed.
Setting aside their heartache and sorrow, Tzu's parents fulfilled her wish of taking part in the Tzu Chi musical. Now 4 months later, Chen Yiming and his wife continue to walk the Tzu Chi path with resolve and determination.
This is her wish, so I will continue walk this path. This is what she wanted us to do, so we won't stop.
I hope that once I receive my certification, I can be more involved and take on more responsibilities. If we ever get to establish a recycling station here one day, and I'm still around, I want to be the first station head.
Although Tzu is no longer by their side, her selfless spirit has given her parents the strength and motivation to continue working on behalf of those in need.
I hope she will return soon and continue her affinity with Tzu Chi.
Getting up early to start the household chores was something Jinlan never did in the 40 years of her marriage. Her change came about 4 years ago when she signed up for Tzu Chi's volunteer training.
好像一个规律这样，现在规定要做这样。
没有人规定你啊。
我自己又规定自己。
不做会怎样？
好像很不习惯啊，看到。
In the past, Tao never lifted a finger around the house. She'd rather spend her days singing or gambling with friends. On one occasion, she gambled for 24 hours straight.
She gambled from the evening to morning. Even when it was time for tea, she was still at it and told me she wasn't hungry and that I should pack her something. She didn't even wash up and gambled into the afternoon. She didn't stop there. She then continued gambling into the night. I lost count of the hours she spent at the gambling table.
Tao's turning point in life came when her friend invited her to practice recycling.
The one time my friend invited me to practice recycling with her, I told her I'd go another time, but then she invited me another 2 or 3 times. After that, I couldn't say no, so I agreed to go with her.
Who would have imagined that Tao would take a liking to recycling? Over time, Tao gave up gambling and encouraged those around her to spend more time doing charity instead.
The biggest change in her is that she tells us to practice doing good deeds.
She inspired me. She told me not to gamble so much and encouraged me to spend my time helping other people instead. So now I'm following her footsteps.
Leaving her past behind, now that Tao has become a certified Tzu Chi volunteer, she promises to only look forward and never look back.